Hello and welcome to the Game Shed with me, Mark, and welcome to this unboxing, review and gameplay of the PS Classic. It is the PlayStation Mini. It is this little bad boy right here. Now I've heard very mixed reviews of this already, and I know a lot of you have, so I want to make this my opinion. So I didn't read any of the reviews properly. I just saw some headlines and I thought, oh my god, what am I letting myself in for right here? Ruined it already with the 18 certificate. What? I didn't even notice that. There you go, guys. Look at that. There's an 18 certificate on the box. Well spotted there, Malk. Well spotted. So let's have a look at what we've got here. This is the box. It's not a small box, really. If you think about it, it could be a lot smaller, considering the size of the unit inside. So it says on the front, 20 games preloaded. We all know about the 20 games. There you go, 20 games preloaded. Some people are very happy with the games, some people not so happy. Anyway, on the back, it's got all the games you can see there. It's got Battle Arena Toshinden, which a lot of people hate. Cool Borders 2, Destruction Derby, Final Fantasy 7, Grand Theft Auto. You know about all these. All right, let's open this bad boy up. I have done the tape. I have seen this thing already. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Let's open it up. There is a box in a box, guys. Just in case any of you are wondering. Look at that. That is a box in a box. I'll move that one out the way. Let's open this up. Look on the front there. It's got a little PlayStation logo. Very impressive. If that floats your boat. There's another box gone. Let's chuck that to the side. It's got a booklet inside. Look at this. It says PlayStation on it. What a surprise. You've probably all watched a bunch of unboxings already, so this is nothing new. But what we've got here is a manual for the PlayStation Classics. I want you lot to guess how many pages are actually English in this manual. So there's a lot of languages. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 languages. How many pages are English, guys? 7 pages. Look at that. It's a very small amount of the entire manual. Hilarious. This one is the guarantee. Why did they bother printing that? I don't know. Stupido. Alright, the manual is not really anything we wouldn't expect. It tells you how to hook it up, which is stupid because it's just an HDMI and a USB. How to start a game, how to switch discs, and specifications. So it says on here, which is quite interesting, video output 720p or 480p. I thought this would have just been 720p. So yeah, 720p and 480p. So some of the games must be down in the 480p range and then some in 720. Bizarre. I don't get why they've done that. Nothing else in there that is very interesting at all. That's your lot. Right, that's the manuals. So here we go, the moment of truth. There you go. And last night, if you are on our Discord, you would have seen me comparing this to things. The size of my head, my mobile phone. I didn't do that one, actually. Look, it's very, very close to being the size of a OnePlus 6. There you go. But it is exactly the same size as a double dip. Who remembers double dip? So on the front, you've got a reset button, little reset button, power button, and an open button. Annoying that the open doesn't open the hinge. I would have loved that. That would have been proper retro goodness. The pads on the bottom, ooh, soft. They're not like rubber. That's weird. Very nice. Then it's got an HDMI port on the back, and it's got a USB port. So there's the USB for power there. And then there's an HDMI right there. There is a expansion bit there, which I don't know if any of you have seen this, but you can't actually open it. So people were saying, oh, maybe the expansion does something else. Maybe it allows you to put USB stick in to put more games on. It doesn't open. So they haven't done anything clever there. Nothing very special about it. I mean, it's lovely. That is really nice. You'd probably buy that as like a little ornament, even if it didn't do anything. It looks awesome. And let me actually, I'm going to compare it to the size of the SNES Mini, so you can all see that. So there's the SNES Mini. If I put them that way, you can see the PlayStation Classic is a little bit bigger, a little wider, and they're about the same. I mean, thickness-wise, the SNES is a bit thicker. The NES Mini, size difference. See, very much of a muchness. They're all roughly the sort of same sort of footprint. I presume they've gone for a certain scale with this. Right. Next up, we have some controllers. Wow, that's so light. Oh my god. There you go. Look at that. What a faithful representation of the original. Absolutely stunning. But no analog sticks, guys. No analog sticks. As Jamie actually pointed out yesterday on his stream, there wasn't any analog sticks with the original that came out. So I think it's quite a good point. If they were being really faithful to the original, they had to stick with this version, right? They had to. When they do the PS2 Classic, oh my god, that is going to be genius. When they do that, it's going to have analog sticks, obviously, because the PS2 came with analog sticks straight away. All right, so the port you get is a USB port, and on the front of the PS Classic is a USB port there. So that just slots in, and that looks lovely there. Look, that looks just like normal. There you go. So that's one controller right there. And what's really good, and what I'm trying to remember if they did it with the NES Classic. Did you get two controllers with it? I can't remember for the life of me. But you do get two controllers with this, which is great. Obviously, you're going to need them. There's a couple of two-player games in there, fighting games like Tekken and blah, blah, blah. So there's the other controller right there. It's exactly the same, obviously. Nothing to see here is all I'll say. There's a bit of, when you put them in, they're really sturdy in the ports. It doesn't feel like they could slip out easy. So if you're having a really moment with a game, they wouldn't come out easily. The next point on the controller that I'll make is that the cables are not half a foot long like the NES Classic cables were. What a ridiculous thing that was. They are, you can't really see that, but look, there's the controller. I'm going to go all the way across. That's pretty much my arm span, so that's good. It's got good length on it, and compared to the NES Classic, the length was not good. Alright, next up we've got an HDMI cable, obviously, which looks like it's about a metre long, metre and a half. Not massive. I'll just show you so you can see how long it is, in case this was going to be why you decide to buy it or not. They're 6-foot cables, perfect. Yeah, so what's that in metres? About a metre and a half, isn't it? Or 2 metres. Can't be. My arm span is the same as my height, right? Alright, so HDMI cable. Same again. It's actually the same length as the, I think it's a little bit longer. So yeah, 2 metre HDMI cable. 1.8 metres, blimey. Okay, just to be specific. So presumably they've made them the same length. Finally, we have a USB cable. So there we go. USB cable is a bit shorter. That's a metre, I'd say. But still pretty long, considering how short everything was with the NES Classic. Right, so, my God, I've got through that pretty damn quick. So there you go. That is the PS Classic in all its glory. I hope you get to see what it looks like there. So what we're going to do for the next part of the video is we're going to hook it up and we're going to play some games. We're going to see how faithful the games are and see what resolutions we're getting. So let's get the controller ready. And you're going to have to bear with me, guys, while I hook this up, because it may go horribly wrong. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Come on, work for me. It didn't do that. That's rubbish. I'm not happy. Right, so let's review this bit by bit. Intro is great. It's the standard PlayStation sound, but it didn't have the sort of the jingly bit. Do you remember the jingly bit? I wonder whether it's going to do that when I launch a game. Let's see. So I want you guys in the chat to choose a game, because I love you guys so much. All right, so everyone wants Destruction Derby. Let's do it. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Let's do this. I'm going to be quiet. Well, that sounded rather shite. Wow. Alright, so point number 1. There is no nice backgrounds to take care of the black borders. Alright, here's Destruction Derby. Let's give this a test run and let's see how it plays. Alright. So let's get started. Sounds alright so far. What is this? What? 1 PlayStation or 2? We just have 1, mister. Here we go. Choose your car. Amateur. Grim Reaper. Anyone got any preference? The Pro Smoothie. Pro Smoothie. Or Rookie Psygnosis. We're going Speedway, the most simple course ever. Buckle up and sit tight, people. Look at this. Oh my god, this handles really badly. Ah! Okay. This is weird not having an analog stick for a driving game. It's been a long time since I've done that. Whoa, okay. This is when it gets difficult because you got to get... Oh no! Oh no! I'm getting smashed up already. I'm second now. That bugger spun me round. You'll spin me right round, baby. Here we go. Oh my word. Thank you. Come on. Come on, 3rd place. Put me in the... Ah, you bugger. Oh my god. Alright, I'm 10th. All of a sudden, I'm 10th. Oh, handling is so bad. I feel like I'm going to have indents in my thumbs by the end of this. What do you think of that music, guys? That's cracking, isn't it? Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, that was one of the best things about the PlayStation. Of how much of a step up the music was. Proper CD tracks. Oh, there we go. And I'm back into 1st. Screw you guys. I'm going home. I must have taken a really bad hit on that left-hand side. Oh, we've only got 1 more lap. Oh, no. Dagnabbit. I blew up the car, for God's sake. Any input lag? No. No. To be honest, Steve, it feels great to play. It's just the controls in this are tough because I'm using a D-pad for a driving game. Jamie says, as for no 16:9, if they had, everyone would moan about it not being native. Can't win right. I agree to a point, but I think they should have at least given the option. It's not a big deal to give people the option. You just list them out and you say, you want 4:3, you want whatever 16:9. You get the option. But that's what annoys me with what they've done. Let's go back to the home screen. Look at that. It's created a resume point, which is nice. And it has a virtual memory card, which is awesome. Alright, settings. I might eat my words here, Jamie, but I'm about 90% sure it doesn't. So we have a screensaver option. Dim the screen after 5 minutes. Okay. We've got language. Important health and safety information, not the non-important stuff. Power saving settings on. Restore default settings. Initialize console. And the legal notice. That is all the settings we have. We can't do anything else. So no, we can't change the aspect ratio. Console button guide. There you go. Great. Really need that. Look what I've got right here. An Xbox 360 pad. What's the bets that this won't work? I'm going to plug in this 360 controller while you're all on it, guys. I want to see whether this works. I don't think it will. But it's worth a try. Ooh! Ooh! Can't recognise the controller. There you go. Alright, so that's just a standard USB Xbox 360 controller. It don't work. They've obviously got drivers specifically for this USB controller. So, there you go, guys. That answers a question, doesn't it? Namco presents. Right, let's get cracking with this. I'm going to be, off the bat... Oh, God, I'm so rubbish at this game. I'm going to put it out there now. Right, I'm going to be King. Love a bit of King. And it's been a long time since I played this as well. I don't remember any moves. Any moves at all.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, rah! Oh my god. Oh wow. How do you block in this? I've forgotten. Oh yeah. What? I mean, was this a direct port from the arcade? Because it still says insert coin. There you go. Very nice. Well done. Anyone remember any of King's moves at all? Let me know. Graphics for the day are awesome. Yes, they are, Steve. Oh my god. I don't remember any of the moves, but I've beaten him anyway. Pow! Look at that. Right in his foot. I beat him by punching him in the foot. I love it. The quality of that sound is just terrible as well. So we've played some Destruction Derby, we played some Tekken 3, and we are now moved on to Twisted Metal. So we have a choice of cars here. We've got Sweet Tooth, Yellow Jacket, Dark Side, Outlaw, Thumper, Crimson Fury. I love the fact that you got all these straight off the bat. Pit Viper, Warthog, Mr. Grimm, Hammerhead, Roadkill. That looks, and look at the guy. How cool does he look? Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Why am I not moving? Okay. What buttons to go? Oh my god, you have to press triangle to go. Alright, so it's... Oh my god, and it's the triggers to shoot. This is the most awful control scheme. Yeah, buddy. Whoa. Alright, I'm going to try and get some of these pickups before he does. Woo! Here we go. In case you're wondering, guys, this is Twisted Metal. Yeah. He's blown me up. God damn. Prehistoric Rocket League, yeah. Right, I will get better at this as I go along. We'll get some pickups on the go. He's gone round and picked up all the pickups, hasn't he? Whoa, missed that one. Oh, wow. My apologies for how terrible I am at this. Whoa! Yeah, screw you, man. I got him! Prepare. Meet your opponents. Here we go. Where are they all? I'm not seeing any bad guys. Are they all behind me? Maybe. Whoa, here we go. Yeah, got him. Got him. I see, they're on my map. Got you. Okay, let's do this. Here's one up here. I'm coming for you. What is with all the screaming? Who's screaming? Alright, I'm turning around. Because there is one right here. Here he is. Oh! Oh! He fully flipped me there. Yeah. Get out of my face. Damn sucker. Whoa, the way it wobbles in the air. That's brilliant. There's another guy right here, isn't there? There he is. Got him! There's one over here somewhere. Here he is. Oh, that was it. That was the one. And there's a couple more to go. Oh, that was sick. Oh man, he got me. Proteus, welcome. Welcome. I lost there. Alright, so that's a bit of Twisted Metal. I'm going to try and play a few games now. We've spent a bit of time on them. So that's what we're going to do. Game speak. Remember this?
Okay.
Okay. Remember this? Who remembers this? You could actually hold L1 and press triangle. Hello.
Hello.
Angry. Ah.
Wait. Follow me.
Follow me.
Follow me.
Follow me. And then the best thing ever was this. Remember this? And then the whistle. Different whistles. A bit of a laugh. And then L1 and L2 is to chant. Yo, 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 yo. Oh, man. I forgot they had this in the menu. It's been so long since I played this. Alright, let's begin. Let's play just a couple of minutes of this. Alright, this doesn't look as good as I remember it used to look. Alright, so running like that. Running like that, okay. How did you creep? Whoa, that's how you roll. How do you creep? Directory! What does the directory do? That is the map, is it not? That's a game of Tetris. Alright, well that's the directory. Very interesting. Stand here and hoist. Whee! Whoa, okay. He missed me. Let's go through the door. And we come out on the other side. How cool is that? I used to love rolling about in this game. No talking to fellow employees. Whoops. Whoops, I've just been exposed. To jump, press triangle. To run and jump, press triangle while you run. Hey, there you go. Beautiful. To sneak past the sleeping slig. Hold R2, there you go. Love it. How did you do the lever then? No, no. Oh, you have to stand to the side. Oh dear, that was a bit cruel, wasn't it? Hey, yo-yo. Let's see if I can creep past the sleeping guard. That turns off the electric, right? Ah. Have you noticed any input lag? No, none at all. None at all, Max. Just literally, just fine. I'm creeping. One casualty because I killed him. Oh, goddamn. How am I supposed to do that? I can't remember how to do this. It's been a long time. Been a long time. Possess the slig. Bye. How do I know if he's asleep again? Yeah, he's asleep again. He goes to sleep very easily. Okay. Ah, yes. Forgot about that. So you can't fart in game? I thought that was... To use the ring, stand under it and press up. That's what I did. So how am I supposed to do this then? Oh my god. Alright, I'm just going to keep dying on this. I think we should play something else. I've played a little bit of this. Who wants to see Ridge Racer? That's a good choice. Let's see how Ridge Racer looks, because I think that'd be a good little test here. Alright, what team name are we going for? I want to go for the one with the Pac-Man. The Pac Racing Club. I love that. Here we go. Look at that. Helter Skelter. Whoa! How do I change view? Can I change view? There we go. Oh, shit. Alright, I've made a mockery of this already. Alright, I'm going to concentrate now and actually try and do a good bit of racing. I mean, this looks good, right? Frame rate looks good. Do you know what? From a controller perspective, very impressive. No input lag at all. None. Zero. Oh, hit the wall. There goes a plane straight overhead. I'm 7th at the moment. I can do better than that. This is a great... if for people that haven't been collecting games, people that haven't bought their old consoles and all the games, this is a great intro, isn't it? It's a great sort of bit of nostalgia. It's going to be a massive hit at Christmas, I guarantee it. Whether people give it shit reviews or not, I don't think it's going to matter. I think people are looking for half-decent Christmas presents to buy their friends and family. And anyone sort of over the age of probably mid-20s, I'd say, early 30s onwards, this is like full nostalgia for them. Playing Ridge Racer, playing Destruction Derby. I think Metal Gear Solid, that's going to be the big one that everyone really, really is happy about being on here. Can you imagine if Metal Gear Solid wasn't on here? Oh, the grief that PlayStation would have got for that. But one thing will be for sure, guys. As soon as this thing... There you go. Finished 3rd. As soon as this thing is soft moddable, I will be all over it, and I will be making lots of videos of it. No perfection at all. Yeah, it does feel like they've rushed it a little bit with all the menu and all that kind of stuff. Oh god, this is painful. Oh my god. Ah. It's so like when you're using the D-pad. Where am I? I'm 8th. Oh my god. Oh, I'm changing. No, I won't do it. I'll do this for you, Steve. First person for the win. Oh shit! Nice. See the Pac-Man sign? Brilliant. Namco fully went to town on this, didn't they? Whoa, okay, yes! That was perfection. 4th. Alright, one more place to make up. And then I'll catch up on your chat, guys, once I finish this lap. If I can get that one more place. Oh, straight into the wall. Here he is, I can see him. He's in my sights. Whoa! Get off the madman. Wow, this is so hard. Come on. Concentrating so hard now. Sorry for being quiet. This is some summery music, man. I'm not going to manage it. He did me there. Oh, he's just getting in front of me. Here we go. Oh, I missed it. I missed the overtake. That was terrible. Final stretch. No, surely. Ah! I did finish 4th. That was terrible. You failed. You failed. Look at this. This is so bad. Rayman was one of the biggest sellers. Was it for the PS1? I mean, it's a good game on the PS1. Up, up, R1. Okay. Nose grab. If I can manage a nose grab, I'll be very happy. How do I just start? Okay. That's all I care about. Music in this game. Love it. Alright, here we go. I have no idea what the controls are. I'm just guessing. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a grab, but then I failed. Boo! Boo! I think maybe I should do freestyle. Second try. Alright, we're going to try again. Is it a tappy tappy thing? No, it's not. Lean forward thing. Oh, he didn't even jump. Boo! Boo! This won't be as good as Vicky Pollard roller skating. Nothing beats Vicky Pollard roller skating, mate. I think maybe I should just do the freestyling. We sold 30,000 copies in the Benelux. Blimey. That's insane. Oh, this is an actual course. That's what I wanted. I didn't want bloody jumping.
Ready? Go!
There's a distinct lack of music in this. Oh, it's so jerky, the controls. It's terrible, look. How do I go a bit... Oh, first person! Dan, that's just for you. Alright, here we go. Woohoo! And I turned. I did a 180. Ah! Jumped off the edge. Whee! Here we go. Alright, we're heading down. Let's go a bit faster. Yeah! Oh, look at that! That is what I'm talking about. That was the jump right there. Listen to this drum and bass, man. Yes. 7th. Whoa, shoot! Oh, my word. Okay. We're fine. Oh, messed it up. Woo-wee! Still 8th. Come on, baby. Come on. Whoa! Man, hit the side. And again. Oh, don't you do that to me. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. We are definitely coming 8th in this. I mean, to be honest, I don't remember playing this. I remember playing a game very similar to this. It was much better. I think it was on the Dreamcast. A snowboarding game. What was that? Anyone remember in the chat? Oh, look. What's that flicking? There's a bit of a graphics problem there. Look at that. Is that supposed to be the snow? Why is it lit up? Oh, man. There's lots of problems with the graphics, isn't there, in this game? Alright! There you go. They're booing me again, oh my god. What's the deal with not jumping? Because I kept missing it. Typical 90s music, great. Yep, very true. Alright, so what was it you said? You said you wanted GTA. Alright, I'm going to do that before I finish for the evening. Because you've requested it. Because you've requested it. I'm not going to go against that, guys. But that was Cool Borders 2. We've covered quite a few games tonight. Oh, look at this. Oh, the music. Let me turn this up. There you go. There's a bit of nostalgia for you. Do you want the cheat codes? Yeah, go for it. Answer the South Park phones to get jobs. Keep your eyes open for opportunities. Remember, you mess up, we mess you up. Oh my god, like what is with holding X to move? I've forgotten about that. Oh wow, look at this. This ain't a this ain't anything like I remember. It's probably been a good 20 years since I played this. My god. I remember my parents telling me the people in GTA were bananas because violence had actually believed them. Well, not surprising, they looked like bananas. How do I answer the phone? There we go. Crazy Jimmy's dumped a car in the northeast park. Find it before the cops do or die. Okay. We can't get through here, can we? No. We gotta go round. Oh, the speech. Run across the motorway and don't die. Let's see. There's a tram. Graphically amazing. But to be fair, this game rode on the storyline. Yeah, let me try and nick a car. Oh my god. What do I press to nick a car? Oh, there we go. Found it. Nailed it. Is that right? Is this? I mean, as 18s go, this is probably the least violent 18 I've ever seen. Run over pedestrians, it's GTA. Oh my god. I forgot about the limo. Let's run some people over in the limo. They're not people. Oh wow, I remember these cars now. Boom, come on. Yeah! Get my limo stuck everywhere. Yeah, mission failed. No one cares. Oh my god. Alright, well that's the limo. Probably the hardest car to drive in the game. Ah! Oh wow. Boom! Boom! I'm gonna run you all down. The fact that parents were worried about this game back in the day. Think about what it's compared to now. Right, us as parents now, we've actually got something to be really worried about with some games. There you go, guys. That is Grand Theft Auto on the PS Classic. I'm going to go back to the menu screen and give you my final thoughts. And we're back in the big view. So that's it, guys. I have unboxed, I have reviewed, I've done lots of gameplay. Have I reviewed? I've done the gameplay, I haven't reviewed yet. The PS Classic. First things first, the actual hardware. Okay, let's cover that first and foremost. This is lovely. I mean, you can see how small it is. You can see the size of it. They didn't really sort of do any finishing touches like they did with the SNES Classic, where they covered up the ports when they weren't in use and all things like that. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. So on the SNES Classic, you can see it's got an actual cover that makes it look like the original ports, and then underneath it's got the weird Nintendo ports there. PlayStation have not done anything like that. They literally just have the exposed USBs there. So first things first, that first thing I noticed. The buttons, the fact that they've included all the buttons and the fact that they've included the change disc button right here is brilliant. So that means on the bigger games you can change disc when you need to, so halfway through the game. The design of it, beautiful. I mean, they've done a fantastic job of remaking it. It is a stunning example, but that is not all that matters. The thing that matters is what's actually on it. So HDMI, before I forget. So good that it's got HDMI. It makes things so much easier. Power via USB does not work with things like TV USB, PC USB. For some reason, they don't seem to give it enough power. That is utter nonsense, and that's the one thing that's really annoyed me about this today. I had a lot of problems with power, so I ended up having to get a plug from downstairs, like my phone charger plug. Plug that in, then the USB into that, and then it worked fine. So yeah, TV didn't power it, PC didn't power it. I don't know why, but there you go. So that is that. The power thing is annoying. I got it working eventually, and we got to play some games. Now, the Intro screen, love it. All classic sounds, really, really nostalgic for me. But then getting into the menu, the main menu where the games are, it feels rushed. It feels like they've put hardly any effort into that menu at all. It's very basic. The options, when you go into those, there is not many options. They're not great. Really not massively impressive on the options front. There's no options for stretching the picture if you wanted to. Some people want to do that. There's no scan lines. There's no borders. There's nothing like that. I mean, the border I've got here on this video would have been a very simple fix to that issue for some people. But there you go. That is that. Games-wise, we played Tekken 3. We played Destruction Derby. We played Ridge Racer. We played Oddworld. And they all ran beautifully for me. So from an emulation perspective, for me, just on my HDMI monitor, perfect. I can't see any issues with the actual emulation. They play like they did back in the day. Controls wise, absolutely fine. I found no input lag whatsoever. Played beautifully. And from a controller perspective, yes, it's annoying to some that these don't have analog sticks, but that is very true and faithful to the original. So I'm not too worried about that. It would have been nice. It would have been a nice addition. I wonder whether they'll release the analog stick version a little later down the road as a cash grab. Maybe. This controller itself, very light. There really is nothing of it. But once again, very true to the original. There wasn't really much inside the original. The guts, there's nothing in there. There's no rumble motor. There's nothing like that inside. So it was always going to be pretty light. Buttons feel good. They feel exactly like they should. And so fresh. I mean, pick up a PS1 controller now that is over 20 years old. Give that a play and see if the buttons feel just as fresh as this. I very much doubt it. They'll be spongy. There'll be some of it will stick, all that kind of stuff. So this feels really nice to play with a very, very fresh controller. Game selection, not great. I mean, we've got some real classics on there, but there is some absolute classics that have been missed out. So things like Tomb Raider, things like that, where you just go, it would have been so good to include that. Very, very, very simple in that respect, but they did miss them, and we do seem to have some very, very odd games in there. Why did they include Super Puzzle Fighter? I don't know. And then Mr. Driller, Battle Arena, Toshinden, not great games. None of them good games. It's like it's a waste of space on the hard drive inside this thing. There is 16 gig of memory. There is 16 gig of storage on here, as I've been pointed out in the chat. So the possibilities are pretty large, to be fair. Once those games are shrunk down, a lot of them will be they'll take up hardly any room, as long as they're not ISO files, which they can't be because there's so many on there on the storage already. So I think we're going to have some fun once this can be soft modded. Not that PlayStation would be very happy with that, and my apologies, but as the community knows, that's what made the SNES Mini, the NES Mini, it made them massively popular. Probably popular than they would have been before. So that, yeah, the game selection is what it is. You know, you've got to accept it. I love the fact that Tekken's in there. That is brilliant. To be able to pull this out at someone else's house, just plug in the HDMI and the USB. Unfortunately, I don't know whether it's going to power off any other TV. I obviously haven't tested all TVs, but I tested my TV and I tested my PC. Didn't get any power. So you could potentially take it around someone else's house, plug it into the telly, and off you go. Have a battle of Tekken, and there you go. That's your nostalgia taken care of. So my marks out of 10 for this, I would probably give this about a 6 at the moment. I think most of those points, so probably like 4 of those are for the design and the controller, and then another couple just for the game selection, maybe up to about a 7 if they're lucky. But all those options not in there, the fact that you can't do anything around aspect ratio, scan lines, everything else, just really dulls it down for me. So not the greatest. That is my review. Thanks Steve, thanks Emps, thanks Master, thanks Schlert, thanks Prehistoric Gamer, thank you to everyone else that popped in. There was a ton of you at one point, Stitchy and everyone else. Much appreciated. I hope you have a great Wednesday, and I will see you next time.